Hello, as usual it's me Pavlo, and today will be my favorite topic, new ddHiFi releases. I really like them as a company. I like accessories and gadgets they create. They making our hobby much more enjoyable. When I first saw this stand on the Facebook, I understood that I really need it in my life, and today I will tell you about it. But of course it would be dull to tell you only about one stand, so today we'll be talking about not one, not two, but about 5 different accessories from the ddHiFi. So prepare to be surprised with variety of things they create, and let's have a closer look. If the things will go at this pace, probably in a year or so we won't have any combination of connectors in audio world that won't have adapter made by ddHiFi. Of course, I'm joking here, but they continue expanding their lineup, and DJ65M is an adapter from 6.3mm female to 4.4mm male. Or simply speaking, it's an adapter to connect this big single-ended jack to some balanced socket. But you need to keep in mind two things. First, it should be properly implemented balanced output with a Pentacon connector with all 5 contacts wired. So it should have separate ground wire and separate plus-minus pairs for each for left and right ear. Luckily, vast majority of modern devices do it properly. And of course, you need to understand that you won't get any benefits of the balanced output connecting single-ended headphones, because you'll get just a half of power and it will be really close to regular single-ended output. So it's just a solution if you want to have some connectivity, but of course if you want to get all benefits of connection of balanced output, you need to use balanced cable and balanced headphones or amplifier or something like that. And it's a really simple device. You can see it has big shell. Here used nitric connectors, and most likely most convenient way will be if it will stay on the table. So they have this flat part and you connect some source here. They selected some average height, I think for vast majority of players to be more or less fitting. And when it stays on the table, all the weight of big 6.3mm connector will be distributed, so it won't apply any excessive force to the socket on your player. As usual, for ddHiFi, nicely built, well working thing that does what you can expect. Price on AliExpress is $25 and in vast majority of shops it's $30. If you're following the trends in the modern audio world, you probably noticed that more and more recent devices started using 4.4mm Pentacon adapters as a balanced interconnect option. In the past, the most common option was 2 3-pin XLR cables that came from the world of big audio, when you need to connect some stage equipment, powerful amplifiers, when you need like 50 meters of some interconnection without interference and so on. But usually in cases when you connect a digital to analog converter to headphones amplifier, or when you connect, I don't know, your player to some external amplifier via line out, you don't need that long lines and you need something more compact. And actually properly implemented Pentacon connector gives the same result as 2 3-pin XLR connections, because you're getting ground and you're getting 2 signal lines. So ddHiFi decided to release BC44 Pro short interconnect to be used in such scenarios. You can see that it belongs to the NIX line and it's a premium line of products for the ddHiFi. So price here is $120 and they created it with durability in mind and with goal of achieving maximum sound fidelity. You can read the description of the wires used here on the back side, shielded layering and so on. So they used special reinforcement here to provide durability, and also they decided not to connect ground wires of these cables to avoid some possible interference, which is quite possible when you're connecting some source to the amplifier. But of course, ground wires, it's all we need in this case. So let's go and see inside. And it's definitely looking as a top-notch cable. So sturdy and reliable connectors, great cabling. You can see 8 wires goes here, tightly braided, pretty thick, so most likely it will be super durable. I didn't use it in a portable setups, but it should work great. I use it in my desktop setup and it works really great here. Absolutely transparent without any changes in sound, and that's basically the way interconnect cables should work. So if you have some pretty high-end DAC and amplifier and you need a great cable, it's a really decent option. TC35CM2 is affordable and small portable digital to analog converter. It uses separate chips for the conversion and amplification. Amplifier is 9603 by ESS, and also it offers nice shielding, good wiring, and of course well executed design. You can see basic specifications on the rear side. Prices from $35 to $40, which is really good, taking into account quality of sound it delivers. This device supports headphones with microphone and talk and playback controls, which makes it even more versatile in use with modern smartphones or tablets. Inside, everything is pretty straightforward, really simple. USB Type-C connection, nice and great looking. Then goes cable in pretty thick insulation, and you can see inside a braided shielding that helps to reduce all external interference, and the regular 3.5mm connector on the other side. It detects when headphones are not connected and reduces power consumption, so it's pretty power efficient device. In terms of sound, it's almost natural with good layering, with well-controlled, impactful low frequencies, and not forward, not aggressive treble. So it's good step compared to something like Apple or other stock adapters that came with smartphones, because it will give you better control, it will give you slightly higher resolution, and also it will give you more realistically built stage. So it's a pretty great option for the headphones in the segment of below $100, I'd say. Of course, it's pretty relative. If you have $120 headphones or earphones, it also can be a viable option to use. Also, thanks to this flexible cable, it reduces all the forces that apply to the USB Type-C socket of your device, which can be a great help in some portable usage. So, can definitely recommend it to you if you're looking for something really cost efficient with clean sound without any coloration, but at the same time sounding lively and not monitoring. HS110 is a great showcase of ddHiFi's approach to the design that gives luxurious looking and really well thought, well working solutions, and it's thing they call Hi-Fi desktop stand. So it's a stand for your player, smartphone, tablet, created with audio usages in mind, but of course it's not limited to it. For example, I use it for the daily usage with my smartphone without connecting it to any Hi-Fi audio, and it's great. It looks superb, it works really reliably, And at the same time, price is also really fair. It's about $43 to $45. As far as I remember, they also have the version of this stand with MagSafe magnet connector for the iPhones, but I've got a regular version because it's more universal and more versatile. So it came in nice cardboard box with photo of what you get on the package. You get pretty decent screwdriver and few components that you need to assemble yourself. So let's do it. Let's do it now. So first we need to undo this screw. Just a few turns. Then we need to put it. You can see that it's a bit asymmetrical, so slide it into place. Really great feel of pretty thick aluminum. So rubbers everywhere. So really you have this feeling of a well-built device. So it was the most complex part of assembly. You can see that you can adjust the tilt level, and it's a really tight connector because you need to apply force here. ddHiFi says that it's about 8 kilograms of force needs to be applied. Then you need to slide the supports. Just put it in the middle, slide to sides, and they're staying at place. So if you want, you can additionally secure them by putting these rubber pieces into that rails that hold this metal part. So you can put these two rubber pieces here and here. But actually I don't do it because they stay at place pretty well without that. And just this way you can put your player, you can put actually amplifier, digital to analog converter. I put here, for example, FIO K19, and it was holding pretty well. So you can see that it has grippy silicone pads everywhere. It has minimal footprint, so it won't be an issue for cooling. So all heat will be dispersed wherever you need. And thanks to the overall grippiness of these parts, all you put here stays pretty reliable in place. Even some applied side force, it won't slip, won't fall to the table. So really great stand and really universal. So as usual, ddHiFi did a great thing with great design and doing its job perfectly. ddHiFi positions HS210 as an earbud stand, but with typical irony, they admit that this thing is much more universal and can be used for many other things besides the earbuds. You can visit their website and see some ideas, but of course it's not limited even to that crazy ideas they shown on the site. But let's try it with earbuds or earphones in our case. Price is $50. You can get it in two colors, darker one and lighter one. So what we are getting here, some soft pads, then 3 parts, 3 plates, alien wrench, and parts of the central rod. So as usual, a bit of assembly required here, but fear not, let's do it. So first step is familiar for those who have experience with ddHiFi's headphone stand or earphone stands. So let's do the first part. the lowest one. Actually, this part is symmetrical, so it can be used the way you like it. As usual, I must admit that quality of woodwork, metalwork is superb. So let's get the central part and attach it here and screw it in place, and then goes the top part, which already has this wing part. So that's it. If you want, you can attach this rubber feet here at the bottom to protect the wood. Let me clean the table a little bit, and probably I will raise my camera a bit even more, so now it's fitting in the frame. And main usage scenario here is straightforward. You're getting some earphones, so hang them here, and you can, probably it's better to do it this way. And then you put the cable on this middle part, for example, and on the bottom part you can put some staples, I don't know, digital to analog converters, some stationery, whatever you'd like. So after some usage, it really provides a good support for your earphones or for any gear you'd like. And most likely, you know, I have a prediction that this stand will go to my wife and she will use it to organize some of her jewelry, probably. So need to find the way to secure them the best. So most likely this way is the most reliable here. As usual, great accessory. It looks nice, it feels nice, it works nice, and you can think about hundreds of usages for it. It was another episode of my periodic ddHiFi reviews, and you can see that they does a lot of different stuff. So adapter, interconnect cable, portable digital to analog converter, earphone stand, and universal stand for smartphones and stuff like that. Really different things, but they have one in common. They all are well thought, well designed, and manufactured and created with great precision and great passion. So if you're looking for some accessories to improve your audiophilic journey and your audiophilic experience, ddHiFi most certainly have something for you. Thank you for listening, thank you for your attention, and have a great day.